Thanks for leaving me at the beach. Stay still, I need to push this submarine in deeper so it can find the Titanic. What the fuck? Get it out.
What the fuck was that, Stockton?
I don't know, you fucking snail-eating freak.
You don't know, and yet you're the captain of this fucking thing. And don't tell me that's a fucking Logitech controller you're using to pilot this thing. Fucking hell, mate, the least you could do is spend a couple extra dollars and order a used Xbox controller from eBay.
Daddy, are we going to die?
Don't worry, son. Lots of submarines set sail every single day, and the vast majority of them surface again with no casualties on board.
Oh, spare your son such lies in his last moments on Earth. Fucking wanker, you got him into this mess now. The least you could do is give him an ounce of honesty.
Fuck, that's not good.
What the fuck do you mean that's not good? You fucking bastard, Stockton. If we make it out of this alive, I'm going to cut your fucking Jacobs off.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip.
BioShock was rated Game of the Year 2007 by Game Informer. I love deep sea exploration. Uwu. Don't come back until you learn how to act.
Yeah, and when you do, bring donuts. Uwu. Ouch.
For you to get fat like that man to T. Kelly's about to marry? I don't think so.
Are we rolling yet, nigga? I'm on the clock and I got to suck cock before I start going through withdrawals and get beaten by my pimp.
I already told your stupid ass that I'd give you some blues if you let me put it in your booty hole.
Bruh, my diet consists of McDoubles, gas station nachos, and raw bacon. I haven't been able to shit for 3 weeks. You wouldn't even want to go up in there wearing a hazmat suit.
I mean, I like to play in the mud, but it's whatever. Ugh, damn man. A nigga ain't ever gone get no crackhead booty hole on this block.
I'm sorry.
Whatever, poopy McDonald's ass. Let's just start this shit. What's your name, Trick? Whoops, we'll edit that out. What's your name?
Sue.
And how long have you been on the streets?
And like about 4 months. My roommate Brenda kicked me out of the apartment for bringing my clients home with me.
So you've been on the track since before you became homeless. Were you smoking then too? What about blues?
I've been smoking since I was 18, but I only started blues after I moved out here. I really only do them because I don't have access to the good shit and all the other whores in the Phoenix Street interviews that the creator watches do them.
So, you're not from Arizona. Where are you from?
New York City. A little bit more away from everything though, like out towards Connecticut.
Lol. Is that what you call the Bronx? Don't try and play it off like you bougie bitch. I seen your ass on Ghetto Gaggers, puking up white muscle milk bile. Damn, there I go again. The editor gone have a long-ass night with this one. So, do you have any relatives or friends here in the great, hot-ass, crusty-ass, dusty-ass, unlivable ass? Why would yo ass leave New York? It's practically Waterworld compared to this dry shit-ass bullshit-ass city of Phoenix.
And well, she's not family and I wouldn't exactly call her a friend.
Τι κάνεις σκύλα, υποτίθεται ότι ρουφάς το πουλί αυτή τη στιγμή.
You might want to call the police.
Λυπάμαι θεά. Μόλις έκανα μια συνέντευξη για τους Ghetto Gaggers.
Silence whore. You are doing more clacking than sucking. Lol. You are so utterly useless that I should sell you to this man for the half-eaten chili time burrito in the cup holder of his car. Don't get up, whore.
Damn, you knocked that bitch the fuck out. Sup, shawty, what's your name?
You've seen too much, you know too much, now you must suffer the consequences.
I wanna fuck you up the ass. Cunt.
Cut. Okay, seriously cunt, who the fuck found this broad? Terrible, just terrible. You look like a low-rent, generic Vine model version of me, I'll give you that much, but I've seen better acting from crackheads on the F train at 3 a.m.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, Master. I meant Goddess, I meant Ms. Osborne. Are there any pointers you can give me to help me out? I'm your biggest fan. I'm from the Bronx just like you and have been following in your footsteps ever since I first heard about you. You're a bit of a local legend. When you went to prison for using Honda Civics to hijack trucks filled with electronics, I used to write to you and send you packs of imitation crab meat and bottles of Hennessy in exchange for jars of your piss.
That was you. You're the one who made Hennessy Food Night a thing. I hope you enjoyed the jars of piss, although I presume you kept them on your shelf where they still sit today like some fucked little trophies.
Every single jar was consumed promptly.
You alright, cunt?
My name's Erica, by the way.
Direct TV. Ay, qué bonita y romántica mi amor.
It is, isn't it? But not half as beautiful as you.
You're pretty good looking yourself. I've had my eyes on you for a while. I stopped watching the episodes after I stopped getting written into the show, but after the creator decided to make another version of Isabella Janke based off Cool Animator Kid 2022's version of Isabella Janke, I was hooked. You're like the original, but different. You have pale skin instead of Bella's golden olive complexion, and the glasses you wear are a different model, giving you your own little quirk.
You don't mind the Jill voice. The creator thinks it's fun to write dialogue for, but sometimes it's virtually impossible to understand what the fuck I am saying to you.
I think it's cute. The first time I heard it, well, let's just say OceanGate couldn't have provided a wetter experience.
I'm glad you think so. Now get the fuck away from the edge, bitch, you're making me nervous.
I want you to make love to me. Not a quick hate fuck like at work where you take out your frustrations on me because the Modelo shipment didn't come in, but like slow and sensual.
Sup niggas and niggettes? It's your boy Big T, aka Tony Robbins, aka Groovy Tony on the ones and twos.
And I'm Erica Robbins, Tony Robbins' less gassy daughter.
And you're listening to Successkek. It's okay if you're not gassy, bitch. I got one in the chamber my ass been saving for your ass.
Dad, no?
Successkek, Successkek, Successkek. Every time I blow a fart it play Technophonia.
This is the last time I agree to be on your podcast.
Good riddance, oh! Yo mama was like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, and that's why yo ass came out autistic without the mighty Robin's guts. Suffer.
Are you awake, dear? I can no longer hear the sounds of Tony Robbins' dreamy voice or his musical flatulence coming from your radio. I'm awake, Mom. Can you please just leave me alone? Oh, Isabella Janke, you know that attitude will get you nowhere, missy. Come on, out of bed. You've got a big day of counting money and shaved vaginas in your face ahead of you. At least come down for breakfast. I made your favorite. Lobster chimichangas are definitely enough to boost my spirits for the day. I'll be right down. What the fuck is this shit? Oreos and easy cheese? Is this some sort of a sick joke? Where the fuck are the chimichangas, Mom? I thought it was your favorite. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I've been so lost since Tony Robbins farted in your father's face, leaving him in a coma.
I'm sorry too. I know you were just trying to do something nice for me. Hey, you know what? I just got the weirdest idea. Why don't you come to work with me?
You mean it? What would I be doing?
It's a strip club / bakery / brothel. You'll be doing whatever and whoever you want, just come hang out.
I don't know. I suppose I could. I mean, I've never been with a woman before and have always been a little curious to see what it's like.
Oh, believe me. Once you get your first taste of pussy, there's no going back. When Dad gets out of his coma, you'll be handing him divorce papers and a Greyhound ticket, and telling him to go kick rocks.
Oh, the women at your work, can I slap them around and degrade them?
Just come with me, Mom. We're already late. Pimpin' don't eat breakfast.
Pimping would start if it didn't want to be cranky before lunch.
We'll stop by Chili Time on the way there.
Oh goody. Chili Time is my favorite.
Chili Time. Your mom likes it spicy and we're here to give it to her.
Wake up horse, you are on the clock. Άχρηστα γουρούνια. Get up so I see and make bacon out of you. It's time to get up and walk the track, stupid horse, wake up. Τι περιμένεις? Move your asses and use your assets. Το ρολόι χτυπά. You don't have much time, get the fuck out of here. That means everyone whore. Get moving or I will be left with only 4 horse and a dead one on the floor. La 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 lol. Wrong way, stupid. La 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 lol. Now you have a second asshole, stupid crackhead horseshoe. Maybe you see and use this one to sit out the McDonald's you keep stored up there.
Oh, the pain is unbearable. It's almost as bad as being hit in the ankle with a razor scooter that I jacked from the park.
Silence whore. Το τηλέφωνο μου χτυπάει. Hello, you have reached Daphne Fantasies with Goddess Hands Massage Service. Unfortunately, all our whores are out for the day, so if you are trying to book an appointment, it will have to be for a future date.
Daphne, the evil pimp of the West. How the fuck are ya?
You've got a lot of balls for calling me bitch.
La 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 la. If anyone has balls, it's probably Sue. I don't know what she's got under the hood, but for a voice that deep on a chick, just what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I was just calling you to let you know that Ulisa is an excellent, obedient, pussy-licking whore. Thanks for letting her roam into pie holes that day. You should probably keep better watch on your flock. What are they doing right now, walking the track while you sit in your crummy apartment watching Rockford Files?
Actually, right now it's Kojak.
Fucking predictable, dude. Fucking predictable. Well, you have fun watching your boomer shows and we'll be having fun with you, Lisa.
Έχετε θυμώσει τη λάθος γυναίκα. Θα έρθω αργότερα για να παραλάβω το ακίνητό μου.
I would love to stay and chat with you about the ethics and politics of business, but as a wise man said, go kick rocks.
Who was that, dear?
Just the local competition calling because they were mad that they lost a valuable asset fair and square to us. Now, are you ready to have a very fun day of trying new things?
If by trying new things, you mean exploring hookers' vaginas, then you best fucking believe I'm ready.
Well then, let me be the first to say, welcome to Pie Holes.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. My, what a lovely office you have here. It's a shame it changes every episode. This one has an amazing view off the field of cactus in the lot next door.
Well, thank you. I've moved around the building a bit, but I think I might actually keep this one. The hardest thing about finding the right space in this building is working with the layout of the sparsely placed AC vents.
You know what would make an excellent little friend for you in here?
Please don't say a Burmese python.
A Burmese python. But not just any Burmese python, a Florida rescue Burmese python from the Everglades.
Mom, your obsession with saving an invasive species is endearing. The care you give the snakes you rescue is impeccable. Now please, stop bringing home Burmese pythons. They grow up to be 10 to 20 feet long and you bring home so many that it's borderline animal hoarding.
Isabella Janke. You know those snakes would just be killed by rednecks or used as props in cringe YouTube videos if I didn't rescue them. If you were a python in the Everglades, wouldn't you want someone to come rescue you?
Actually, I'd probably prefer to be left alone, feeding on deer and cocker spaniels to my heart's content. Have you had your coffee this morning?
But you wouldn't be left alone. You'd be hunted by rednecks who would shoot arrows into you, just like my newest rescue, Tyrone.
Yeah, they shot my ass full of arrows. A nigga got the last laugh when I pulled up on they block and shot they cousin full of bullets. That bitch was at least 3 of them niggas' wife. Lol, snake kick.
You should really calm down, Mom. Have you had your coffee yet this morning?
No! Come to think of it, I haven't.
There's a Keurig in the Hookers Lounge. It's right down the hall, past a punishment room.
Hookers Lounge? Punishment room? Just what kind of establishment are you running, dear?
The Hookers Lounge is a play on the term teacher's lounge. It's just our break room. The punishment room, however, is where you take your sub to get punished.
Well, if I was to punish a sub, wouldn't I want to be doing that in the Hookers Lounge so I can eat at the table?
You can eat your sub anywhere you like in this building.
Would you like a coffee, dear?
I would love one. Thank you.
I'll be back in a jiffy then.
Take your time. You don't want to finish too early. Easier said than done with the talented tongues of these bitches.
What was that, dear?
If there isn't any medium roast Sumatran left, I'll just take an espresso.
Oh, I love the medium roast Sumatran too. Great mind think alike, I suppose.
Well, not yet exactly. But we'll see, after you've spent a day with full unrestricted access to all the pie and holes at Pie Holes.
What did you say, dear?
Oh, nothing.
I said, look bitch, I'm alright with drinking your period blood, but at these rates you should really just feed me a fistful of pennies if you want me to taste the copper.
Erica was trying to get you to drink her period blood for the price of a table dance. What a cheap scheming bitch. Isn't her dad like Tony Robbins or something? There's no way that bitch isn't loaded on the fetty.
You know. You sound almost exactly like Ms. Anon.
Ms. Anon? Who the fuck is that? My name is Clara, I'm from Canada.
Hold up. Say about.
About.
Lying bitch, you're not from Canada. Let me guess, Detroit.
At least we have Insane Clown Posse, and to a lesser extent Eminem.
Could one of you ladies point me in the direction of the Carrick? My daughter Isabella Janke and myself are in need of caffeinated beverages and you filthy tramps work for us.
Yeah, it's
Go cry in the bathroom while you listen to Carnival of Carnage on your shitty phone speaker for the millionth time, Detroit skank. This one is mine.
Ouch, that hurted.
And clean your pussy while you're at it. You were about to serve that nasty thing to the mother of our boss. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't know there's a Chinese restaurant in the area. I'll have to tell Isabella Janke, she loves Musha and I don't think she's made plans for lunch yet.
You can eat anything you want in here, mommy. Chinese is good, but maybe you might like to try Mexican.
Well, actually, we already had chili time for breakfast. More New Mexican than OG Mexican, but those enchiladas are good enough to make any self-respecting illegal immigrant return to their homeland just so they can slap the shit out of the grandmothering Guanajuato and tell her the time of day.
Well, you're talking to one. My grandma's dead, but you can slap the shit out of me if you want.
Oh dear. Honey, if you're constipated, they make a great product called X-Lax for that. It helps you relieve the pressure with internal violence instead of external.
When's the last time you punished someone?
A while back, when Isabella Janke was a senior in high school. She shoved a speaker up her classmate Kevin's rectum and played Cnophonic at full volume. All the dogs in the neighborhood went wild and chased Kevin for miles before he lost momentum, and they ate half of his lower intestine. I said, Isabella Janke, you are grounded for 32,302 E3, 6, 3, 8, 3, 4, 3, 3, C2B0 204 E2 C2, 0, 3, 8, 3, 8, 2 E3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, 3, 8 C2B0, 2, 0, 5, 7 years. Then I sent her to her room, and then I felt bad for being so harsh, so we played GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 for a few hours.
You've cared for her so much over the years.
Well, of course. She's my pride and joy. I hope this isn't a bad time to mention that your cleavage is making me feel feelings I've never felt towards another woman before. Not a bad thing to be untraditional, but the air conditioning is strong in here. You might want to cover them up before you catch hypothermia. Your poor nipples are begging for warmth, just look at them poking through your shirt.
They might calm down a little if I had a nice warm mouth to put them in.
When we used to spend winters at the cabin, I used to knit a whole wardrobe of warm, comfortable clothing for Isabella Janke. Everything from sweaters to socks. The quilts I made were always her favorite though. Each handcrafted with more love than the last.
You're not going to make this easy for me, are you?
My dear, I'm sorry, but I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I just came in here for coffee for me and Isabella Janke, and you're starting to confuse me.
All I'm saying is that you invested all this time into caring for your daughter and working hard. Now, it's time someone gave you a return on your investment.
Well, that's awfully kind of you. Say, what are you doing down there?
Just relax, and let it happen. I'm showing you a different kind of care.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. My husband tried that once, but he wasn't very good at it. Then Tony Robbins farted in his face and oh. Just like that, don't stop.
This some bullshit. What am I? Chopped liver.
Nigga, you a snake. You ain't about to get no human pussy, motherfucker.
A snake with feelings, you insensitive ass bitch.
Dad, stop.
Lol. They got that spicy green chili at chili time. Got a nigga gassy than a motherfucker. I'ma have to feature them in my next episode of Successkek.
Why don't you invest in their business and have a location opened at your resort? Fiji doesn't have chili time yet. I'm sure the great people of that island would appreciate authentic New Mexican Successkek cuisine if they had access to it.
Because I'm the captain of this ship, not you. You just here to smell my farts and admire my art, and guess what, bitch? Lol. I got another musty dose of Successkek to bless your nostrils with. Successkek. It didn't play Technophonius, so that one must have been a juicer. It's okay though. I'ma just sit here for a while and let that shit crust.
You're a sick man. I can't do this podcast anymore, Dad.
So that's why you're here? La 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 la. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell you what, why don't we just cut the bullshit and go straight to table dance? You obviously need a job, and I am already a huge fan of you.
Do you mean it? Thank you, Ms. Janke.
Of course, bitch. We'll get started right after I take this phone call. You've reached Isabella Janke. You have 30 seconds to grab my attention, and if you fail to do so, go kick rocks.
Εσύ και η Ουλίσσα θα πεθάνετε και οι δύο, πόρνη.
English bitch. I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch.
You and that whore Ulissa are both going to pay for your incompetence.
La 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 la. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? We don't fucking work for you.
Correction, you are in debt to me, so you do work for me. You stole my most prized whore and now you must be punished.
Oh, must I? And just how are you going to make that happen, retard?
La 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 lol. ULLC.
Let me guess, you're coming to see me right now with your only backup being one of your strung out whores who's too slumpy to even handle a firearm.
Does that frighten you, stupid little bitch?
Lol, not really. Actually, the thought of it is more pathetic than anything. Now, I have one last question for you.
Get a nigga get a table dance. Take it up, woo. Take that thing. Get a nigga get a table dance. Take it up, woo. Take that thing. Get a nigga get a table dance. Take it up, woo. Take that thing. Get a nigga get a table dance. Take it up, woo. Take that thing.
Daphne Pantozzi's A Pimp's Perspective. Weeknights on Chili Network.
You can stop squeezing my tits now. They went completely numb 30 minutes ago.
Sorry. I just love these so much. I can see why Isabella Janke has a little crush on you.
Bella has a crush on me. Lol. I bet the closest time she's ever came to having a crush on me was when she stepped on my face with those Canadian combat boots. Or were they sandals? I don't know, but the fact that the Canadian Ms. Anon voice from earlier didn't pronounce about like a boot fucked up that entire joke.
Oh, believe me, Mexican pillow tip lady, she even has dreams about you and wakes up sad to Successkek. I don't know how you can listen to Tony Robbins speak without feeling like a champion and a warrior, but I think you're on her mind more than Successkekking or farting in people's face and then Successkekking.
I can't believe she has the dreams too. I never thought she would have feelings for anyone that way. It's just, well, what about you?
What about me, dear?
You made me feel so loved. I feel like we had a real connection. If I get with Bella, then won't that make things awkward?
My dear. You're a hooker and my first fuck of the day. You might be a spicy little Mexican appetizer, but you never step in front of a Greek woman in a buffet line.
LOL. Good to know. It's just, I can't help but feel like you might be a little lonely. For fuck's sake, you spent more time hugging me than you did fucking me.
Well, I would like to be closer with Isabella Janke. She's my only daughter, and anymore, my social circle consists of her father's doctor giving me updates on the man's condition, and the 32 Burmese pythons that I rescued from getting killed by Hicks in the Everglades.
So, you want to be her friend?
Yes, that's all I ever wanted. We used to be so close, her and I. We used to do everything together. Trips to the museum, movies, bike rides, skiing, fishing, hunting, you name it, we did it. Oh, those were the days. Now I'm lucky if I even get a "Hey Mom" after she's been working all day.
Believe me, you're not the only one who wants her attention.
But you always have her attention. She thinks about you all the time, I'm sure of it.
It's one thing to be Bella's hot little whore, but I'd like her to see me as something more.
But that's what you're not understanding, is she already does, dear. You want a little more of that, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Ay, si me gusta, mami.
Let's make a deal while I have you in a vulnerable position. You help me become better friends with my daughter, and I'll play Cupid for you too. Deal?
Ay.
Deal?
Ay.
Fucking brat, I'm not going to let you come until we have a deal.
We have a deal, ma'am.
What do you say? Will you watch my Florida rescue pythons for a week while I go on vacation?
Yes, ma'am, anything for you.
Good girl.
Ay.
Wow, that was amazing.
What do you say, whore?
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, the pythons won't need to be fed while I'm away, just give them fresh water and monitor their temperatures. Be careful around Toronto, he's had a rough life and can't be trusted.
Fuck you too then, lady. Whatever, man, I'm out this bitch. A nigga rather go outside and get torn apart by a pack of coyotes than to sit here and feel my heart get torn apart for one more minute.
Good. This entire sequence has dragged on for far too long.
Well, it's a tough call, but I think redheads just do it better. Sorry, Blondie, don't quit your day job. Whore.
Well, I didn't get the coffee, but I experienced something much hotter. Also, you won't believe the news a Mexican hairless cat told me.
This sounds important. Beat it, sluts. We'll finish our dance competition later.
You whores can stay. Actually, why don't you both come down here and sit on my lap? That Mexican pussy also told me I'm lonely. You skanks can be my friends for the hour.
I didn't know that you're lonely, Mom. I always figured with 32 Burmese pythons and me living upstairs you had plenty of company. To be honest, lately I've been feeling a little lonely myself. Don't get me wrong, managing a strip club and banging every woman I hire is fun. Most of the time it makes me pity people working dead-end 9-to-5s, who are too worried about bills to get laid and can't Successkek away at life's woes. But sometimes I just need one good friend.
Oh, Isabella Janke. So far, you've bought me breakfast, you've taken me to work with you and taken me under your wing, and to top it all off, you've helped me discover that I like women now. Not Elias or has perfect Mexican pillow tits. Not even your father has shown me such care in 23 years of marriage. As far as I'm concerned, we're not only friends, but you're my best friend in the world.
They are nice, aren't they? I like to slap them and get them all red. I'm happy to have you as a friend, Mom. I'm sorry that we've gotten distant over the years.
No worries, sweetie. Just don't go slapping those Mexican pillow titties too much. You two are going to be dating soon and you don't want those pillows to be too sore to give you a place to rest your head at night.
Fucking what?
¡Qué puta! Ya no estás en prisión, usa tus palabras, pinche güey.
Oh, for the love of God, please help me, Mexican cleaning lady. There's too many of them.
This better be a prank. Last time it wasn't and we all thought it was, and we let a cripple slowly die of heat stroke on our patio just because nobody bothered to help the poor gal.
Please help me. She said she's going to give me a third anus, when the second one was already unnecessarily additional.
What the fuck?
Did you really think you could run from me? Stupid little bitch.
I'm sorry, goddess.
Silence whore.
What the fuck uwu? This entire video was pretty much dedicated to the adventures of Other Daddy and Mexican Pillow Tit Lady from Isabella Janke Goes to Mexico, and it barely even showed the adventures of Ms. Anon and Original Daddy.
The creator probably just wanted to focus on the development of different characters, kitten. I'm sure we'll have more screen time in the next one.
Oh, I know. Can we at least play a short montage of Frankadaddy's punishment day for breaking the fat chick's butthole over the ending song uwu?
I don't see why not. Kick that fucking meal kitten.
Oh, yes 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 yes.
Alright, this is the place. She even left the tentacle that she stole from my bag here.
Well, Frankadaddy. It appears you've got your ass in a lil predicament. I hope you used lube when you slid this monster into her, because whatever you did to her, I'm going to do double to you.
Maxine Sidero's Anal Adventures Volume 5 is a cinematic masterpiece that changed the landscape of the adult industry and cinema in general for decades to come.
And after we're done with her, we're going to slide that thing into you.
We brought plenty of extra rope too, so you can't wiggle around and have to take every inch.
Hey, wait. That's not how punishment day works uwu.
It is now, cunt.